So your student should have come home with their kit today, and so I'm just going to go through it real quick and give you some information about the kit. So what you should have come home with is a report cover. And this is actually going to contain your child's report. In it are 3 documents. This first one here is just outlines the design project, the requirements, the supplies, and then kind of gives you a breakdown of the schedule. The second one is a circuit kit description, and it's going to go through everything that is in your kit, including these are the symbols for drawing their wiring diagram, and this gives you some information about each component, and I'm going to kind of walk through each component with you, and this just goes through more components. And then the last sheet they got is their project report form, and it just goes through some questions to help them figure out what kind of project they want to do. And that we're going to use that in class next Friday to help finish up their projects, or to help them walk through their projects. Okay, so next you should see the kit itself, and you just open up the kit like this, and it's got the 2 drawers. So what you can do is just start on the top. It doesn't have to be stored this way, but this is just how I have it. We're going to actually start at the bottom. The white dough is your insulating dough, and it's going to insulate, which means it does not conduct electricity. This is your conducting dough, the blue. It's going to act like a wire, okay? If you mix these two together, you're going to get something that doesn't conduct electricity very well, and it also doesn't insulate very well. So if you want to keep the conducting and the insulating, don't mix them. You can have them set next to each other, but don't combine them. Don't knead them together. So I currently have this one wrapped in plastic wrap inside of a baggie. It does better if you have it in plastic wrap. It will feel a little damp when you first pull it out. Just knead it and it'll be fine. This one is very dry. It's a sugar dough. This is a salt dough. If you leave them out, they're like Play-Doh. They're going to dry rock hard, and you're going to have to make more dough. On the next here, you can see we have a battery. It's brand new. Make sure you unwrap it. Anytime you're done with your kit, you want to make sure that you store this battery by itself in the kit. Don't keep it connected. You could start a fire that way. You also have LEDs. You'll notice that on the LEDs, one is longer than the other one. The longer one is the positive terminal. You're going to want to hook the battery up to the positive. Okay, so on your LED, you can see that you have one of these prongs. If it'll focus on me and not the box. One of these prongs is longer than the other. That is your positive lead, and it needs to be connected to the positive end of your battery. If you have it facing the wrong way, then it won't light up. Also, you need to use it with the dough, or you need to use it with a resistor. If you connect it directly to the battery, it's gonna blow up. Not like explode, but like it'll pop and it won't work anymore. You also have a propeller, and it has this little piece here that connects to, come on, focus, that connects to the motor, and I'll show you how it does that here. So you just slide into that hole right there. You just slide the shaft in. Ta-da! And it's removable. So you don't have to use the propeller with the motor, but you can. So I'll just go ahead and talk about the motor. So this is a motor, and it has a red wire. Red is positive, black is negative. I have these leads on here, these terminals, so that you just stick them directly into the dough to make the best connection possible. We also have a buzzer, and it makes a really annoying noise. Here's a rocker switch. It works the same as the slide switch that we've been using in class. All of these components have the leads, so you can just stick them right down into the dough. Here is your battery connector cables. Again, they have the leads. You hook up your battery here, and then you plug them in to your dough. Now then, as you are working with your dough, your leads may become a little bit discolored, but that's okay. You can see here's one that I had in the dough. This is a positive one. You can see a little remnant of what color it used to be. That's just the plating coming off, so it'll still work. When you have the battery connected to the dough, there's a chemical reaction that happens, and it gets a little bit, it can get a little bit slimy sometimes, so just re-knead the dough and you'll be fine. And then when you pull these connectors out, these terminals out, just kind of wipe them off after the battery is disconnected. Don't forget to always store your battery separate from the terminals. If you have that battery connected here and in your box, your terminals end up on top of each other, that's a short circuit, and that's going to get hot, and it could melt the plastic, or it could start a fire. So make sure that you don't do that. So that's it.